Effective immediately, we've suspended this practice entirely. So what the long-term solution is going to be, as I say, it will likely be on a case-by-case basis, but staff will need to work through this. These are not simple solutions. These are complicated issues with, individuals all have their various needs and points of view, and we as a government, as a city, need to try to strike a balance that, is whether it's a compromise or what have you.
6 o'clock in the summer, it's probably too early. The sun is still up, But when the sun comes down, I think the courts got to be closed too, somehow, some way. When the basketball courts were open at night, there was a lot of trouble. We'd have cars lined up and down these streets. There'd be like 40 people, making noise till 3 in the morning. It became unbearable. You can't live with it. You couldn't sleep. You couldn't keep your window open. All you had is profanities coming through your window, There was drugs being dealt here. It was way out of control. So something had to be done. We were really considering selling the house. It was such a problem.
I know there's been a problem with kids playing basketball until the wee hours of the morning, and other activities. And I didn't think that was fair for neighbors. But now that you're telling me, and I wasn't aware that they're coming down at 6, I think that is maybe a bit early.
6 p.m. is not reasonable. It is far too early.
Why was the decision made to make it 6 o'clock in the first place?
So quite frankly, it has to do with the crews who go around and do this work. They have set hours, and that's, they go to a park, they remove the nets, they store them, they come back the next morning and reinstall them, they go to the next park. And that's basically how it was done. That sort of meets the city's needs. It doesn't meet the residents' needs. And so we need to look at this from a different perspective, frankly.
Well, I think it's supposed to be 11 or something. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
like most parks are quiet after 11 or something, and that makes sense. And honestly, it's better to have people playing basketball in here than doing other things. So.